Hello and welcome back. In the last video I showed you how to remove photos from an SD card. It was a very long and complicated process. What I want to show you today is how we can allow software to do that for us. So here we are on the Mac, and I will be using iPhoto. When I start iPhoto, it will give me the opportunity to pull photos right off my digital camera. In this case here, I'm using a digital camera that's actually connected with a USB cable. So I'm going to say, do you want to use iPhoto when you connect your digital camera? I'm going to select yes. So anytime I plug in a digital camera, iPhoto will be the software that opens up. So I'm going to close that up right now and see what happens when I turn on my camera. So the camera's connected. I've just powered it up. I'm going to connect it to that Mac, and next thing I see is that the camera's being accessed, and there's a series of photos here I just recently took. So I can now select Import All, and at that point all the photos should be imported into the program. And here we go. And as you can see, programs are being downloaded into the library for iPhoto so that I can work with them later. I now have a choice. Do I delete those photos or do I keep those photos? Because I'm using a very old camera with a very small memory card, I'm going to delete those photos now that I've imported them. So I can delete them. They will clean off the camera. Now my camera has no images on it, but I can actually see the last images I have imported under the most recent imports or last import. At that point, you're free to edit and work with those photos in any way you wish. So in this case here, a lovely lantern. Edit, create, all the usual things that you would find in iPhoto. The last time we used our PC to move pictures from our camera to the computer, we extracted the SD card and put it directly into the computer. Today I'm hooking up the camera with a USB cable directly into the computer, and I'm going to be using a free piece of software called Picasa 3 from Google. So when I double click this, the program does open up. You can see it has a slightly different interface than the iPhoto on the Mac. In this case here, I'm going to select the import button, and it's going to recognize my camera. It's got options where I can be looking in folders or any other type of device. What I'm going to do is going to be importing into my pictures directory into a folder for today. And when it's all done, what I want to do is I want to clean off my SD card because it's getting full and I need the space. So I'm going to delete everything on the card. I can delete only copied photos or everything on the card. At that point, I'm going to simply select all. And it says, yes, I'm going to be removing all those files. I'm okay with that because I only have these 6 images, so I'm going to remove everything after the import. Once the photos have been imported, the memory card will be erased, and I'm ready to go out and take more pictures. At this point here, I can work with Picasa to edit my photos and make them a little bit more creative. Well, that's how to get pictures from your camera to your computer using iPhoto or Picasa.